సార్ని పట్టుకోమని సార్ని పట్టుకోమని
ज्योतिष्मदेन्द्वासादयामि ज्योतिष्कृतन्द्वासादयामि ज्योतिर्विदन्द्वासादयामि भास्वतेन्द्वासादयामि ज्वलन्तेन्द्वासादयामि मल्मलाभवन्तेन्द्वासादयामि दीप्यमानान्त्वासादयामि रोचमानान्त्वासादयाम्यतस्रान्त्वासादयामि प्रहज्योतिषन्त्वासादयामि बोधयन्तेन्द्वासादयामि जाग्रतीन्द्वासादयामि उद्दीप्यस्वदातवेदो भग्नन्निरतिं मम पशुवृष्टमह्यमहवः जीवनं च दिशो दिशा साध्यं त्रिवर्तिसंयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं प्रियं गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यनिविडापः भक्त्या दीपं प्रयच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने राशिनान्नरकाद्धोराद्दिव्यज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते ॐ यश्वते प्रयतो
All my esteemed colleagues and heads of the departments, a very good morning to one and all. On behalf of the management, staff and the students, we wholeheartedly welcome you, sir, to this Samskruti College of Engineering and Technology. Progression, governance, leadership and management, the institutional values and best practices plans ahead for the next 5 years. About the institution, it's being approved by AICT New Delhi and affiliated to JNTU Hyderabad, sponsored by St. Vincent Education Society. The college was established in 2005. There's an engineering college. The area of the campus is 12.247 acres. The former members of this college, as I said, our chairman Sri A.V. Ramnareddy Garu, Rajendra Krishna Garu, and Dr. M. Ramakant Reddy Garu. These are the distinguished visionaries, and they are striving for the development of the education, and they have established many more colleges of educational institutions, and they have more than 30 years of career in this sector.
So, sir, Gordon, I'm interrupting you.
Sir, as the essence of noble values, that's the vision of the college, and the mission to transform the young generation as technically competent, ethically sound, and socially committed professionals by providing a vibrant learning ambience for the welfare of society. The management is proactive, committed for the development of high quality education, and their services are 30 titles and 35,517 volumes, and that caters to the needs of the students in the library. And we have to be nurtured, then we just go to the opportunities. we develop a women to design and implement additional social outreach programs to streamline the strength, various research activities with MOUs and collaborations to nurture global competency among students. As an experience sometimes. The governing body is a driving force behind the institution to excel, thereby in a position to scale to the greater heights in quality education. Thereby, the governing body comprises Dr. M. Benugopal as chairman and the members.
So you need not read all the names.
Artificial intelligence and machine learning and the data science, the EC, simply mechanical and civil. The PG programs we got various embedded systems in the EC department, also in the computer science and engineering. 14 average teaching experience 4, and number of faculty received awards and recognition 1, number the patents 4, books and book chapters published 11, faculty qualified in NAAC and grade 2 7. The institutional excellence and core values. The core values are to be imbibe to the students, thereby they are in a position to become not only a good graduate. We try to inculcate the core values by in terms of these activities, student-centric approach methods, the champions of 3 R's, that is nothing. The ethical values. This is one of the most important factor where the students are to be inculcated for the social awareness and their responsibilities towards the incubation center is approved by MSME, and we are in MOU with the TNC, whereby we have been granted this Omijaba Incubation Center. We are the members of ESTD, skill and knowledge, that is the tasks. The collaboration with the Kalyani Rifle. Actually, there is a Kalyani Rifle advanced system, is a giant venture of Kalyani as well as the Rifle group, which is up from Israel. So actually, they are into the development of the missiles, aircraft, aerospace, etc. Telangana's Jayesh Ranjan for her recognition of work as a head and training placement in the Samskruti College of Engineering. So even the class is providing internships for the students, and around 51 students have been given the internship opportunities. The achievement of the year, this is now curriculum planning and implementation. So we received the calendar from the JNTU in the beginning of the academic year that consists of the 2 parts, the semester 1 and semester 2. All the details of the syllabi, examinations and the mid-examinations and examinations will be mentioned in that one. That goes to IQAC, where the IQAC comprises of the IQAC coordinator along the principal. They check this and that is sent to the CAC, the College Academic Committee that comprises of all the heads of the institutions. Then some of the inputs will be given to them that we need to accommodate in the given calendar by the JNTU about the workshops, about the seminars, about the industry. 36 programs were conducted and total 2,169 students were trained and certified. The outcome, the students got an exposure in the industry-driven skills, they elevated their employability quotients about that. And the 60 MOUs, what we have been in the last 5 years, the internship-based and project-based and industry-based. And all the courses, the 500 learning hours have been completed. The outcome is 170 students are placed in leading MNCs during 2020 and 21. Special classes would be conducted for the slow learners as well as the advanced learners also will be conducted, but more focus will be there on the slow learners to ensure that they reach and par with the high learners. And the alumni meet, they have been conducted regularly. To walk on the path of the development, we come across with many hurdles. The such kind of hurdles, they are called as the cross-cutting edges. Then it is the environment and sustainability, human values and professionalism. This is a Coursera, sir. We are registered with the Coursera, and 56 enrollments were there, and learning hours were 500, and lessons taken 727. The average course rating was 5 by 5 star. And presently, we have opened up invitations for 7 to 519 students, and a giant 230, and enrolled learners are 430, 43 star. So, sir, this is the student profile is such that in the counseling, actually 70% of the seats goes to the convener quota, and that is called A quota, that is called B category. And also, since last year, the Telangana state government introduced 10% that is called economically weaker sections quota, and that is also falling under the convener quota, which is the fee reimbursement is being paid to them. And here, the eligibility criteria for BTEC is minimum 50% of the marks in 12th standard, and selection is based on the average percentage of that. And for the MBA, minimum 50% of the marks in degree, and the selection is based on, like I said, GMAT, CAD, etc.
This 10% is over and above 100% or?
Yes, sir.
Over and above?
Yes. The student intake profile, sir. This is number of student sanctioned intake and attended students, sir. So this is for the last 5 years, 16, 17 onwards to 2020 and 21, sir.
How many students adjourned it in this? Adjourned it? How many students?
Yes, sir. If I count it, but I have to make it wrong. But as per the year, out of 605, 660, 482, because the intake, there was change in the intake, thereby the difference of the this one sanction listing is there, sir. And enrollment in the last 5 years, sir, this is as per regarding to the students' diversity, that's taken into account about their contribution in the conducted examinations will be rated, sir. And whoever is above benchmark is, we have created a benchmark above that learning, participative learning, and task-oriented learning, collaborative learning, sir. The experience learning, the web certification, industry-driven technical competitions, internships, and industry visits, hands-on training, and ICT tools would be ICT information communication system tools. They are being provided. And the participative learning, they participate in the seminars. They are excited to participate in the seminars, the workshops, and the group discussion, mock interviews, model development, and the case studies. And the task-oriented, they will be given with the gamified puzzles, thereby they will be in a position to sharpen their brains. The case studies analysis will be given to them to check their ability, and also will test their intelligence while carrying out all of these things. Now, these are some of the photographs of the participative learning, experiential learning, and task-oriented learning, etc., sir, and the industrial visits what they have been visiting. The conventional methods are updated by contemporary teachings, uses of PPE content, there are platforms of Google Meet, Zoom, and other platforms. The online PLC, LSA systems, and Android.
You have licensed software for this CAD Pro and MATLAB?
Yes, sir. And program outcome and etc. The designation to the staff members and interactions with the students during the election meeting programs also will be conveyed to the students and staff. And the display, this will be displayed in the classrooms, laboratories, as well as in the library. The publications, they are put in the website, and the handouts are available for that. Direct assessment is 70%, indirect assessment is 30%. We try to find the level of attainment on 3 skill programs are strongly correlated, moderately correlated.
Next.
That's Vijay Baba R&D Center, and that whatever the experiments or projects was carried out, and that will be displayed in the R&D Center, which is the offshoot of the Incubation Center, and from there goes to the Enterprise Development Center, because at their time to time we do conduct them, and that various advanced courses like IoT, robotics, embedded systems, 3D printing, digital signal process, ML, etc. And on this and that, the experiments were conducted and models were created. The book chapters, 1924, like it, really earlier to that, it was not that, but we encourage the staff member to take active part. Why? Because either publish or perish. It is the slogan we keep saying to the staff members. Unless you publish, you cannot grow, you cannot develop yourself. The promotion research policies will be there because we have the habit of conducting international conference annually, sir, but because of this pandemic condition, we could not conduct. But in 2019-20, we have conducted. More number of staff members have taken interest and they have published their papers. The extension activities. More number of students participate in extension activities of that. Outreach program also they will go. And there is 2020-21 is 786, 1920 is 756, and 18-19 766, and 2017 and 18 731. That way it goes. The exchange programs and outreach programs, what is being carried out, 2020-21, 1920, 11, etc. The MOEs plays a very vital and important role. It is inevitable any technical college to enter because institute-industry relationship must exist. So we have so many MOEs, the collaborative activities for research, faculty exchange, student exchange. All kinds of these things will be carried out through MOEs, and there are some of the great companies, and especially in 2020-21 we have 24 MOEs, 1920-21 like this goes on. This is a college layout, sir. This is the institution layout, different blocks, right from the chairman room to ATMs, gyms, classrooms, labs, admin office, LKC cell, etc. all seminar halls, dining halls. The total built-up area is 17,253 square meters. Sir. We have the ICT facilities like desktop computers for integrated servers, and as well as here we got CCTV cameras of 24 and webcam 70, scanners, etc., projectors, all kinds of these things we have been using these ICT facilities. Sports facilities. Sports are very important to the students because a sound body possesses sound mind. So thereby we create the timetable for the sports activities. Sessions will be there and a different kind of activities like table tennis, caroms, kabaddi, kho-kho, etc. All kinds of these things. Students enthusiastically they participate, and they have been even bringing laurels to the college also, having won medals. And then the equipment, we have a gym also, that dip stand, twister, etc. These kind of things are there. So. The general facilities. We got a transformer with a 250 kVA, sir. We have a power backup in terms of generating sets, sir. That is a 125 kVA. And we tied up with the grid by using the solar plants of 70 kilowatts, a dedicated 11 kV distribution line from Gatcase to the college from TSS PDC itself. So the canteen is highly hygienic, providing quality food, and separate sections are there for the staff and student. The seating capacity 100, clean surroundings. Then we got 12 buses flying from the local colleges of all cities in the city, and they are very safe, and drivers are well trained, and we have been providing some of faculty members as in charge to look into the discipline in the buses. Then 60% of the faculty members uses the buses as the institution is beside the national highway. The Telangana State Road buses do fly, and the students take the advantage of that. We have the internal filtered water supply, the drinking water. We have the supply capacity of 10,000 liters per day, the filtration capacity 1,000 liters per hour, and the treatment is ROC. Adequate amenities. The physical facilities, as I said, ICT enabled classrooms. Every classroom is a digital classroom provided with a projector and even a Wi-Fi available. And we have an incubation center, a research center, seminar hall and auditorium school, and buses, as I said earlier, the canteen facility and the seating capacity. And we have an open auditorium catering to 400 seats capacity. And the campus is under CCTV surveillance, that's safety and security. And we have the fire protection systems. The central library, it's one of the most beautiful libraries where the students can gain a lot of knowledge, because the different kinds of books are available by the different authors. There are e-journals, e-learning material, as I said earlier, internet journals, J-gated and digital, the NPTEL sessions and issues in that I said a number of titles in the volumes, in the journals, etc. The daily newspapers are 5, we have 1100 CDs. It's a gateway of knowledge for the information. This is the expenditure of infrastructure augmentation, excluding the salaries, and also we have expenditure for the library, excluding salaries. Also we have expenditure for physical facilities and academic, excluding salaries. So the management spends a lot of money on these things, and thereby we are in a position to maintain the high standards of the college. Student support, the scholarships. Number of students benefit from scholarships and friendships. That's around. It is 2021 means it is from the government. So free investment candidates, they are accepted from paying the tuition fee. Only the difference of amount they will be paid. So, but apart from that, the management is kind enough to provide the friendships to the students, those who are economically weaker. For them, the tuition fee is waived, and also this difference of amount that will be waived, and they are mostly benefited by this kind gesture of the management. So we have a 3M methodology that measure, mentor, and monitor. The capacity building and skill enhancement, sir. So the number of students benefited by guidance from the competitive examinations and career counseling. That's 2021 679 students. So you can find out the placement record for the last 4 or 5 years. Especially in 2020-21 it's 172, and in the present 22-23 academic year it's going to end. We proudly say that we have more than 252 placements. Still it's going on. The skill enhancement at work and impart task and time, and the finance modules are there, and the library management is examinations. The continuous assessment and the question paper management and the awards, etc. will be generated over here. These are samples of those things. The staff recruitment policies and the welfare measures. We have our welfare measures, so the contributory employees per fund, the subsidized transport for the faculty, and the free accommodation subject to the availability, and a professional society life membership, and maternity leave to the lady staff members. Also, one more thing is that whoever is getting married, the staff would be given a week of paid holidays. Then the recruitment policy, definitely the teacher, when we recruit a teacher, we ensure that he is in a position to impart high quality of the technical education to the students, because a teacher is responsible for 60 students in a class. And for that reason, whenever we recruit, we just go as per this process. The test of subject knowledge of the teacher should be of 40%, academic record and experience such kind of 15%, delivery system and demo, etc. Overall impression 10%. We look into all kinds of these factors and the aspects. Based on that one, we go with the merit and choose the recruit the faculty members. Thereby, they will be helpful in educating the students. The financial aid towards the membership of various workshops and conferences. This is the answer. The management believes in the success is the best when it is shaped. The teaching faculty, this performance appraisal, generally it is self-performance appraisal will be there, and certain criteria on which the appraisal is being made. 25 marks for the academic results, counseling and feedback, publications for 10 marks, and 5 marks for the certification courses, and 10 marks for the HOD's peer feedback. Anyhow, 360 degrees will be there of the self-appraisal, and performance-based appraisal that will be looked by the head of the institution and the management. Others, the QC is really looking into the quality enhancement, quality encouragement, quality sustenance. Unless these 3 enhancement, encourage, sustenance is there, it's not possible for us to look into the find the education quality. Composition. So there's as usual composition everywhere. The principal of the institution is the chairman, and later on the management on this all they would come. Of course, they will be seeking the advices and instructions and any kind of information which could be useful to the development of the organization as well as for the students from all these peoples. Operational features such as we have upgraded the core i3 to core i5 and a few from dual core to i3 during the last 5 years. The internet bandwidth has been improved from 70 to 100 Mbps as of now. The central library, which was having a 2,440 volumes earlier, is upgraded to 35,320 volumes. So quality enhancement through ITAC. The resource mobilization, sir. Yes, yeah. The mobilization is that from the tuition fee, whatever comes from the student, and rentals in the sense is a very minimal, sir, because our college is recognized by the state government as well as the corporate offices for conducting the examinations. Thereby we get a small amount that is also to be used, and the CRT fee, it's being used for the students only for their career growing process, and the resources are utilized for the employees' salaries and all logistics which are required to be used in the college, like furniture, laboratory equipment, etc., for the library, skill development and innovation, etc. So all kinds of structural and infrastructure expenditures are being matched from these resources. The gender equity promotion measures, as we say, we give a lot of importance to the women, and there is a women power cell, and women's sports activities are being conducted. The balanced human resources, special leaves, as we discussed earlier, and K. Anusha from mechanical and P. Yamuna from CSE were given a chance to start their second innings of the career under diversity hiring campaign. It means after the mention, they have come back, they sought and were recruited them. So management is kind enough to extend their support for the faculty members. The gender equity, that is a 33% of the students are girls and 27% of the total faculty are women. And mostly nowadays we find women in our CSC and AC departments because we don't mind inviting more number of ladies, because apart from looking after their family, they are also extending their expertise in teaching the students. So, exclusive women empowerment cell looks after the grievances. Exclusive mentoring system is there. Girls' common rooms are provided in every block with all the facilities. Sports, games, gym facilities which are available. We have energy conservation measures. Energy saved is energy produced. So the total power requirement is 64 kVA. The renewable energy source is what we have, solar plant, which is there at the top of the page, which generates 8400 kilowatt per month. And also we have a biogas plant, rain harvesting systems for the energy conservation measures. The waste management sheet technologies in everyday industries. Recycle, reuse and reduce. There is a green campus initiative, so the campus looks very clean, and it's a safe atmosphere for the students to learn the value systems, like many curricular and co-curricular activities which we conducted. Constitutional provisions are taught and practiced with respect to the fundamental rights and secularism, and national birthdays are celebrated, and truthfulness and anti-plagiarism are given utmost priority and importance. The best practices foster for career growing, and another one, Center of Excellence for Learner Support. This is one of the important mechanisms we have included, sir. Center of Excellence for Learner Support. What do we do in this one? We intimate to the students that whoever has got any kind of doubts, if they don't understand, they feel shy in asking their classrooms, they will be free in contacting the faculty members after the working hours. A timetable is being made and maintained and faculty is available for a day for 2 hours. And any student wanted to clarify any doubt, he can post through mail or WhatsApp this, and the student will be clarified by their doubts. Especially this was conducted during the pandemic time. It was very useful, sir. And what we feel is really improved a lot about the students' results, elevated students' career growth. The vision of the institution focuses on 4 aspects, essentially the global standards, the value-based education, multidisciplinary research, sustainable development, higher education. We know that as per National Education Policy 2020, there are so many changes, and presently the JNTU is implementing right from 20 to 23 academic year onwards. The students are free to choose their career as having completed second year. They can also leave and they will be awarded with a diploma, and they can rejoin having taken a break also. And a charge-based credit system also is being followed. Then, as per the NAAC 2020, higher education plays an extremely important role in promoting the human values as well as social well-being. Thus, the institutional distinctiveness, we are trying to mold the entity, financial bestowment on entity, value-based education entity. So, Sama Bhavena Kartavya Samskruti, it means we bring in inculcating knowledge into the young minds. We try to create enthusiasm in their mind, thereby they are in a position to understand that and carry forward and bloom and grow like a beautiful tree. The vision and mission statements are that institution covers the goals that satisfy the needs of all the stakeholders. So the plans ahead, sir. We wanted to be MBA accredited within a due course of time. Actually, we had 2021 we are registered with, but due to pandemic conditions, we cannot continue. But however, we are going to look forward that will be MBA accredited, sir. Then already it is 2F has been granted to us. We just wanted to go for the 12B autonomous state and quality placements and higher studies opportunities for the students, motivating the faculty members towards the PhD and publications. Nowadays, the JET has, according to the cadre ratio, even to be an assistant professor nowadays, as per the NAAC 2020, I think so, a PhD is required, sir. The associate professor, it's mandatory to be a PhD holder. And really, the experience of a PhD holder can be more and most useful to the students. Not only that, they also can disseminate their knowledge in the R&D centers. They can also guide the students for their startup programs, etc. And increasing the number of MOEs, sir, we are looking into that. And ultimately, one has to serve the society forever. Because an engineer is a person who looks into the resources available around him and should be in a position to contribute for the human comfortness. All these things the engineer does. So focused roadmap for the coming future. And this come to my end of the presentation, sir. I thank all the honorable members and my dear esteemed members for lending a patient listening, and thank you, sir.
Name, qualification.
Yes, in Tech, I was doing PhD in economics.
And your accounts officer.
He is administrative officer.
You said accounts officer.
Administrative officer.
Administrative officer. What do you administer?
Yes, I look after maintenance of
Buildings also.
and
New construction also.
yes, construction also, and I look after transportation.
After that also. Very good. How long have you been?
1 year.
1 year. Do you enjoy doing this role or is it difficult?
They are learning the things.
You are learning also. And
My name is Girdhar, sir. I am the Asha Contract, and I am taking off the accounts and audit and tax and
since when are you here?
Sir,
This is Survey होगा this cycle starting. And answer okay valuation you do it here.
Where is the placements? In this
Down.
In this building?
Placements there. Down. The first address.
I just sent you the presentation.
हमने occupy कर लिया placement
We
second.
conclude with placements there. Conclude expenses.
You understand here. You don't have to keep telling me that they will project. So will not be able to see the project and not be able to manually operated. But what is it? You have architecture or design, there are charges and architecture. These are the where
You said later on
okay. Centralized AC itself will be 20 kilowatt, I would say. So connected to it. Cannot be how many students appear, things like that. It shows now.
So, on an average, if I talk about 20 to 21, it was all online. 53 companies we conducted online placements and 172 placements happened. And if we talk about 1920, we had around 24 companies.
21, 22, tell us.
20 current is we have placements.
Current is over, 21, 22 is over.
Yes.
So what is the statistic?
Statistics is around 50 plus industry visits. Last they have FTP program.
It's a contract. Telugu Radu is, I don't know Telugu. So fine, your room is okay, but if this is the facility tennis, then I'm sorry. We can play here. This is the because here the ball will go everywhere, they will be packing more ball than any other sport. Normal, basketball normal. Not synthetic. Tennis. Have you won any trophies? Important ones. Next one. Okay, sir, see how many people have got it. Okay, who's the assistant librarian? Get me 2 or 3 costs.
These were only in 1990. Which is us. Author, just all things now over just full text.
We don't have anything here. NAAC club. Club membership is different in India. Is different. You may be a club member, but
provide state of art education around the country to students and asking them to make them to balance in background the subjects. The students we like to use usually if they have the campus implementation classes or policy and as we like to students to make them specifically and as such will be giving them the trainings in the software kinds of courses as well as the aptitude kinds of things and the counseling in order to increase the in order to complete the students. We like to do a
where is the definition for this class? You are charged with making master that you are in charge. You are simulating them also.
Yes, sir.
Show me one good lab record. Record you have 28 experiments done in 20. Costly equipment, costliest equipment.
No, sir, not general. It's a self.
Nothing advanced. This is done so in this case. That's not resource. But any power meter? Basic simulation. 2011 where they are using the latest order and the engine is working. That's now logic and analysis. There is logic and analysis for you.
Is here, is a member. I just wanted to interact with you people and whatever is being asked you, please try to respond to them. And I wish Professor Sudhanshu Pandya, member, NAAC team. and try to listen to the questions carefully and answer accordingly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody.
For all of you, that what should be the mechanism when you are asked to why the seats were left unoccupied. I never asked you to occupy the front seats. I asked you why they
About you and how institution can help you.
रोज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे ना रहे। मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका ना पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून बहे। दुश्मन ने हमला बोल दिया है।
मुझे कॉलेज के लिए लेट हो रहा है, मेरा टिफिन कहाँ है? हाँ ला रही हूँ, ये लो। थैंक यू मॉम, बाय बाय बेटा।
Anyone can guess the blue color? Keeping in mind that you are the students and you are the faculty of engineering college. What the blue color? There are two things which shows the blue color or which are of blue color. One is depth of sea. The color of sea is blue. And the other one is sky. The complete, every aspect of life, of the complete knowledge that lies between the depth of sea and the sky is the limit. Of course, this is a question mark because I am habituated to give questions because I am a teacher. That this is a challenge for your faculty members that you have to give an, you can say, clear-cut example of blue color, where is the blue color. But now, again, let me move towards your cultural program. All the team members, they belong to more or less Hindi-speaking areas. I come from Haryana, Professor Sudhanshu comes from UP, and our chairperson, Professor Samskruti, comes from Jaipur. All these three persons, they belongs to the states where Hindi is dominant. Now we are visiting Telangana or Andhra, you can say, where the people they used to speak Telugu. It becomes very difficult because we people cannot speak, we cannot understand Telugu. Then it becomes very difficult how to express your views, how to express your love, how to express your enthusiasm. Such people are not able to understand your language. So I really appreciate the students, of course the organizers of this program, that they beautifully, in a very pretty manner, they express their views, they express their message, they succeeded to convey their message to us with their beautiful performances, covering all the aspects of Indian cultural activities. With these words, I, on behalf of my complete team, express my sincere thanks.
In the body, and we all have, accustomed ourselves that after the vote of thanks, things would come to a stall, right? And I couldn't hold myself back. With such a scintillating, zestful, full of energy presentation and performance by the students of this college, it would be a proud moment for the peer team to have a click with all of you. So it's my request to all the performers, please come over to the dais and let's have a click with the management and the peer team. With a request, I'm signing off. It is not the performance which you have done for the peer team, but it is a proud moment and a privilege of the peer team to see such a wonderful performance. और आपको पुष्पा मूवी का जो डायलॉग है ना, बिल्कुल वो रखिएगा, झुकेगा नहीं। और आज आप लोगों ने वाकई में ऐसी ही परफॉर्मेंस दी है, and I am completely flattered and
Okay, sir. Okay.
They are coming.
Now you sit over here. A very good number of female faculty members. I think some of them are married, some are unmarried. We have a mix of male and female faculty members. Isn't it? My question is why you should be the HOD? Next. So this is our vision. Actually, sir, our department plays a very important admitted role in the first year. So 21-22, because actually we have foreign intake and students intake. So this is action plan. Have you amended the how you identify the gaps in the curriculum? Yes, sir. How? Laboratories, so presentation, ethical demonstration. So it is how you identify? First mid actually we have 2 mid examination, and also we conduct.
3 hours. Such a small component requires 3 hours of that. Don't jack it up, you are unnecessarily increasing the credits for that.
So, in a year, every 6 months, once. Every 6 months. Pandemic probably, because of the pandemic, we can use the pandemic only in the last 28 4. Okay, and 1 year. What you are showing to me is the issue. Society interest also is there. It's already
మేడం కనిపించు కొంచెం
We have to deliberate and share some of our thoughts, ideas, or analysis over the meeting. Henceforth, there is no discussion about the assessment between us, all right? Because it cannot be now further changed or corrected. We have technically submitted everything